Is Redding, California becoming a hotspot for new residents, or is it a city people are moving away from? Recent data shows that Redding has seen a steady influx of young families, retirees, and remote workers seeking affordable housing and a high quality of life. But at the same time, there has been an outflow of residents leaving for bigger job markets and more urban amenities. So what exactly is driving people in and out of Redding? And what does this migration pattern mean for the city's future? Today, we're going to break down the data and get to the heart of Redding's growth trends. Welcome back to Rooted in Redding. I'm Faith Barrett, your local guide to everything Redding, where we're not just about helping you find a home, but we're helping you build a community here. If you're curious about the numbers and the story they tell about Redding's growth, then make sure to subscribe. And today we are going to dive into the unique qualities and challenges that make Redding what it is. For a general overview on California migration patterns, California has seen a notable trend of residents moving out in recent years, with a net loss of approximately 343,000 people in 2022 due to outbound migration. Now, if you're curious what is impacting this, it definitely has something to do with rising housing costs, high taxes, and the overall cost of living are some of the primary reasons that are driving this shift. Now, many Californians are relocating to states like Texas, Florida, and Nevada, which offer both affordability and no state income tax, as well as Arizona, Idaho, and Tennessee, which attract new residents with favorable climates and growing job markets. Despite this outflow, some California cities like Redding have experienced a modest population increase, gaining around 1,500 to 2,000 new residents yearly. To understand Redding's growth, let's first look at who's moving here. We're seeing a diverse mix of newcomers starting with young families, and many of these families are coming from other parts of California, specifically Southern California and the Bay Area, are drawn by the promise of affordable housing, family-friendly neighborhoods, and good schools. Now, according to the data from U.S. Census Bureau, these areas have some of the highest out-migration rates in the state, making Redding an attractive alternative place with lower cost. Now, retirees are another significant group moving to Redding. For those looking to settle down in a peaceful, scenic area with access to outdoor recreation, Redding is a top choice. Now, many retirees are finding that Redding allows them to stretch their retirement savings while still enjoying a high quality of life. And with the rise in remote work, Redding has also become popular with young professionals and digital nomads who can work now from home or really anywhere. All of these groups are really drawn to our area for the lower cost of living and lifestyle perks, from mountain views to riverside hikes, all without sacrificing their urban-based jobs. So what types of careers and income levels are these new residents bringing with them? According to income and occupation data from the American Community Survey, new arrivals often fall into the middle to upper middle income brackets, with a range of occupations from healthcare workers to education and even remote tech roles. This economic diversity strengthens Redding's workforce and adds to its community fabric. Now, the ability to work remotely has particularly empowered people from high-cost areas to buy homes here and enjoy a lifestyle that wasn't as obtainable in the major metro areas. On the other hand, some people are leaving Redding for larger job markets, particularly young professionals seeking specialized opportunity. Cities like Sacramento, the Bay Area, or even Southern California offer bigger career options and higher pay in certain fields. This balance between those coming for lifestyle and those leaving for job growth really shapes Redding's unique demographic landscape. So while Redding attracts many new residents, there are several reasons why people ultimately decide to leave. One of the primary factors is limited job opportunities. While healthcare, education, and construction provide stable employment, Redding doesn't offer the same diversity of high-paying jobs found in larger cities. So young professionals and those specialized in those fields such as tech, finance, and certain jobs of manufacturing often find limited career growth here. For them, cities like Sacramento, the Bay Area, and even out-of-state locations like Texas and Arizona offer broader opportunities with the potential for career advancement and higher wages. Another common reason people leave Redding is the desire for urban amenities. Now, Redding is a smaller city with a slower pace of life, which is a major major attraction for some, but a drawback for others. Many young adults and families accustomed to larger urban cities find themselves missing the variety of cultural events, dining, shopping, and entertainment options that come with larger city living. For those looking for more dynamic nightlife, diverse culinary scenes, or frequent concerts and events, Redding can sometimes feel limited. This can drive people to more urbanized parts of California or even other states that offer a wider range of experiences. Another common concern is the crime rate. And as always, I'll be honest with you guys, and I've lived here in Redding my entire life, and I'll present the facts, but also share my personal experience. Statistically, Redding does have a higher than average crime rate in California, yet many neighborhoods remain safe, family-friendly, and community-oriented. There are parts of Redding that can draw more attention, but I can genuinely say that I have never felt unsafe here. The Redding Police Department is also taking proactive steps with their comprehensive strategic plan for 2024 through 2027, focusing on boosting community policing, neighborhood outreach, and crime prevention. You can check out their website to read more about these goals and how they're rolling out to make Redding a safer place for everyone. And finally, there's the matter of educational and healthcare resources. While Redding has a reputable school and medical facility, some residents with specific needs are seeking greater options and specialized services that might only be available in larger cities. Family with children who need special education services or residents needing highly specialized healthcare sometimes find themselves looking to relocate to cities with more robust educational or medical options. Next up, let's dive into Redding's housing market, which has seen significant shifts over the past few years. According to the California Association of Realtors, home prices have been steadily rising, with the median home prices now around $375,000. For California, this is still very affordable, making Redding an attractive option compared to the Bay Area or Los Angeles. It can be a competitive market, especially with new residents from high-cost regions looking to buy in Redding. Now for rentals have also increased, with the average rent for a two-bedroom apartment now between $1,300 and $1,500 a month. This increase reflects the demand created by remote workers and retirees who may prefer renting. However, the rise in demand has led to some housing shortages, especially for affordable homes. Now, while there are new developments underway, Redding's housing market has some catching up to do to meet the needs of a growing population. The housing market isn't the only sector affected by Redding's population changes. The job market is evolving as well. Redding's most stable industries include healthcare, education, and construction, and these sectors provide consistent job opportunities, especially as more people move in and require services in health and education. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics supports that these industries are among the most resilient and growing fields in Redding. However, traditional manufacturer and brick-and-mortar retail have faced declines, particularly with the rise of e-commerce and automation. Now, while these industries are slowing, the demand for remote work-friendly roles is on the rise. Yet, Redding's job market still has limitations in high-paying specialized fields, which can sometimes make it difficult to retain professionals who are looking for specific career paths. So what does the future hold for Redding's population? With a steady annual growth rate of around 1 to 2%, Redding is projected to reach about 100,000 residents over the next decade. To keep pace with this population increase, Redding is actively planning new housing and infrastructure, though meeting demand can be challenging. How Redding adapts to this growth will shape the city's future and its appeal to newcomers and longtime residents alike. In conclusion, Redding is a city that's growing and evolving, drawing people in with its affordability, community feel, and stunning landscapes, yet also seeing some residents leave for opportunities elsewhere. Having lived here my whole life, I am excited for the development of Redding and what changes have come and what is to come, and I genuinely love living life here. So whether you're considering making Redding your new home or just curious about its future, I hope this episode was helpful in understanding the insights and data of its growth. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with somebody who might be interested in Redding as a whole. And if you're thinking about joining our community here, reach out to me, where we'd love to help you not only find a home, but a community to thrive in. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Rooted in Redding, and we'll see you next week.